Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Comparison is beautiful. Sweetie Fox is a captivating Russian model, cosplayer, and creative artist. Born on June 25, 2001, in Yekaterinburg, Russia. At 25 years old, she stands at a graceful 5 feet 5 inches, 165 centimeters, and weighs approximately 125 pounds, 57 kilograms, with stylish measurements of 34, 24, 35 that highlight her athletic yet feminine figure and striking red hair. From a young age, she immersed herself in drawing, video games, comics, and animation, which sparked her lifelong passion for cosplay and imaginative storytelling. Happily married to her partner, whom she met through shared fencing training, she values a balanced personal life filled with fitness, saber practice, handicrafts, and studying art history. Kamatodze is a radiant Russian model and digital creator, born on January 15, 1997, in Podolsk, near Moscow. At 29 years old, she stands at a graceful 5 feet 4 inches, 162 centimeters, and weighs around 55 kilograms, 121 pounds, with alluring measurements of 36, 26, 38 that highlight her slim yet curvaceous figure, soft features, and striking green eyes. Of Russian heritage, she maintains a private personal life and rarely shares details about her family, preferring to keep close relationships away from the spotlight while focusing on her creative journey. Known for her natural charm, independent spirit, and warm online presence, Kamatodze continues to captivate audiences with her authentic style and positive energy. Bonnie Blue is a bright and energetic British model and content creator. Born Tia Emma Billinger on May 14, 1999, in Stapleford, Nottinghamshire, England. At 27 years old, she stands at a graceful 5 feet 4 inches, 163 centimeters, and weighs around 121 pounds, 55 kilograms, with attractive measurements of 36, 26, 35 that complement her natural blonde hair and striking blue eyes. Raised in a close-knit family by her mother Sarah and supportive stepfather, alongside her 2 half-sisters, she never knew her biological father, but cherishes her warm home life. A former competitive street dancer who once dreamed of becoming a midwife, she brings the same passion and determination to everything she does. Ava Elfie is a radiant Russian model, content creator, and social media personality. Born Yulia Sergeyevna Romanova on May 27, 2000, in Omsk, Russia. At 26 years old, she stands at a graceful 5 feet 4 inches, 163 centimeters, and weighs around 100 pounds, 45 kilograms, with elegant measurements of 34, 24, 35 that complement her natural blonde hair and bright, expressive eyes. Raised in Siberia, she later moved to Moscow after high school, where she explored studies in journalism and early creative work. Happily married since 2019 to her partner Adam, she values privacy around her family while sharing her warm, adventurous spirit with the world. Lana Rhodes is a vibrant American model, influencer, and content creator. Born on September 6, 1996, in Chicago, Illinois. At 29 years old, she stands at 5 feet 3 inches, 160 centimeters, and weighs around 121 pounds, 55 kilograms, with graceful measurements of 34, 23, 35 that complement her striking blue eyes and natural charm. Raised by a devoted single mother in the Chicago suburbs alongside her siblings, she developed a strong sense of independence and creativity from a young age. A former cheerleader and gymnast, Lana now cherishes her role as a loving mother to her young son, Milo, born in 2022. Family remains at the heart of her life. Abella Danger is a radiant American model and creative talent. Born on November 19, 1995, in the vibrant city of Miami, Florida. Now 30 years old, she stands at a graceful 5 feet 4 inches, 163 centimeters, and weighs around 130 pounds, 59 kilograms, with elegant measurements of 34, 27, 39 that highlight her natural curves and athletic poise. Of Ukrainian Jewish heritage, she was raised in a warm, culturally rich household and began training as a ballet dancer at just 3 years old, developing the flexibility and discipline that still define her presence. Family remains a private and cherished part of her life, grounding her ambitious spirit as she pursues higher education with dreams of becoming an attorney. Mia Malkova is a radiant American model, live streamer, and creative influencer. Born Melissa Ann Hevner on July 1, 1992, in Palm Springs, California. At 34 years old, she stands tall at 5 feet 7 inches, 170 centimeters, and weighs around 120 pounds, 54 kilograms, with graceful measurements of 34, 26, 36 that complement her blonde hair, hazel eyes, and natural elegance. Of Irish, French-Canadian, and German heritage, she lost her father at a young age and was raised with care by her mother and stepfather. She shares a close bond with her brother and values family deeply. Known for her warm smile, athletic flexibility, and positive energy, Mia continues to captivate audiences with her authentic charm and adventurous spirit. Jennifer White is a captivating American model and creative talent. Born Carly Ann Friedman on February 7, 1988, in Agoura Hills, California. At 38 years old, she stands at a graceful 5 feet 2 inches, 157 centimeters, and weighs around 125 pounds, 57 kilograms, with elegant measurements of 34, 28, 39 that complement her striking brunette features and warm hazel eyes. Of mixed Dutch, English, Russian, Jewish, and Ukrainian heritage, she grew up with a passion for the arts, immersing herself in musical theater from a young age. Today, she shares her life with her husband and stepdaughter, cherishing family moments while pursuing her creative interests. Known for her vibrant energy, genuine smile, and artistic spirit, Violet Myers is a radiant American model, content creator, and digital personality. Born on February 24, 1997, in Los Angeles, California. At 29 years old, she stands at a captivating 5 feet 3 inches, 160 centimeters, and weighs around 147 pounds, 67 kilograms, with graceful, curvy measurements of 34, 28, 36 that reflect her natural beauty and confident presence. Of proud Mexican, Turkish and Salvadorian heritage. She was raised as the eldest sibling, primarily by strong women in a close-knit, culturally rich family environment in Southern California. Her upbringing instilled creativity, resilience, and a deep appreciation for her roots. A former psychology student with a love for gaming, anime, and self-expression, Angela White is a captivating Australian model, actress, director, and entrepreneur. Born Angela Gabrielle White on March 4, 1985, in Sydney, Australia. At 41 years old, she stands at 5 feet 3 inches, 160 centimeters, and weighs around 130 pounds, 59 kilograms, with striking natural measurements of 42-28-40 that complement her curvy, confident figure and bright blue eyes. The eldest child and only daughter in a large, close-knit family, she was raised by a photographer mother and carpenter father. Her early years in Sydney gave way to life on a Victorian farm, and later, the Australian East Coast, shaping her grounded and resilient spirit. A graduate with first-class honors in gender studies from the University of Melbourne,